Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending this special announcement. My name is Baya Muhammad. I'm the Commissioner of Parks and Recreation for the City of Syracuse. I'd like to thank Mayor Minor, Senator Valesky, Assemblyman Magnarelli, and our Councilor, Bob Doherty. I also like to thank Pete Thompson. Pete, if you could just wave your hand. He's a little less nervous now after this announcement. So without further ado, let's bring on our mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, everyone. I am here to really thank our tremendous partners from the state, Senator Valesky and Assemblyman Magnarelli. Meachem Rink, as many of you know, has had technology that was state-of-the-art a number of years ago. And we have known that for a while the lifespan on that technology was going to wear out, and we have been talking to our delegation for a while about that probability. This year, the inevitable happened and the technology failed. And we went to both Senator Valesky and Assemblyman Magnarelli and said, this is a key asset in our city. It is a key asset for our city school children who play hockey, and it's a key asset for the community. That was, of course, helped by, I know it's Nottingham is the Bulldogs, but I feel like Corcoran has its own Bulldog in Councilor Doherty, who helped be a strong advocate for this project. And as a result of the advocacy and our tremendous leadership by the state delegation, we are here today to say that people should not have any fear that hockey will be played this fall. There will be skating this fall in Meachem Rink, and everyone can rest assured about that because of the tremendous work done by the gentleman behind me. So I will turn the mic over to Senator Valesky, who can tell you a little bit more about the particulars. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Minor, Commissioner Muhammad, Assemblyman Magnarelli, and Councilor Doherty. It's really a pleasure for me to be here and to continue to work with each and every one of you as partners in government. The local-state connection, I think, has really never been stronger, and this project certainly indicates that. Several weeks ago, Councilor Doherty, Mayor Minor, on behalf of what I think is one of the most significant advocacy efforts on behalf of any organization I've ever seen. Right, Bill? I mean, I've been in the Senate for 10 years now. I represent an awful lot of Little League baseball leagues, basketball leagues, hockey leagues. I have never seen in 10 years.
Sharp elbows, eh?
That's right, sharp elbows is right, Mayor. Never seen the kind of advocacy that has taken place here in the Valley. Kids, parents, neighbors, everybody coming together. It's really remarkable. So the results of those advocacy efforts are why we are here today. I've been able to put forth a capital grant proposal at the state level for $350,000. Assemblyman Magnarelli will talk in a moment about his commitment of support as well. And together, the mayor has assured us that together those state resources will result in some new technology for this facility. I guess not new technology in ice rinks around the state and nation. I think Rockefeller Center has this ice mat that is going to be laid down here very, very soon. And I'm just very happy to participate. And I just want to just say just a moment about Councilor Doherty, because he really represents what it means to be an effective city councilor, and the energy and effort that he has put in, I know with Mayor Minor, with myself, with Assemblyman Magnarelli, has certainly been second to none. And so, Bob, I want to thank you for everything that you have done. I was talking with Bob just a moment ago, and I don't know whether I should say this publicly, but I guess I'm about to. The mayor has said there will be skating in October, right? Skating in October. The question remains, when this project is finished, whether the five of us who are here in shoes will be back in October on skates to officially open the rink. What do you think? So. No? Oh boy. All right. Well, as long as the project is done so the kids are on skates, right? Okay, we can agree to that. So
I'll walk.
You'll walk, okay. Again, very, very pleased to participate in this project. This is about the Valley, it's about the youth here in the Valley, but not only the Valley, it's the entire city and the region. There are kids from all over the region that participate in this youth hockey program, and we're really happy to be able to make this announcement today. Thank you very much.
It is now my pleasure to introduce our other partner who has made it possible for us to be here today, and of course is no stranger to folks in the Valley or in the city at large, and that is Assemblyman Bill Magnarelli.
Thank you very much, Mayor, Bob Doherty, our counselor, Commissioner, and my colleague from the New York State Senate, Dave Valesky. It's a real pleasure to be here, and as Dave was talking about how you deal with people in the Valley, let me tell you just a little story. 16 years ago, when I first got in the Assembly, one of the first meetings I took was with parents and families of Corcoran High School, who were a little bit upset at the time about not having a field for their varsity football team or any teams, to be honest with you. And I learned long ago, you don't mess around with the people in the Valley, especially when they're right and they're fighting for things that their kids and the community really deserve. This is something that needed to be done. I'm happy that I was able to give something toward this project. It's about 100, I know it said 110 here in the press release, but I think it's 115,000 that the mayor asked for. I'm going to ask her later where the other $5,000 went. But anyway, $110,000, $115,000 to help with the project. I think it has to do with the ceiling, making that better for the ice, and also dehumidifying the facility. Just being part of making it happen along with the good senator who has done a great job in bringing you the new ice rink itself. Again, all I have to say is this community in the Valley works very hard for the entire community. It is only right that the people who represent you do the best we can to make sure that you have the assets and the facilities to take care of your families and to take care of your children. This facility will be used, just like Sunnycrest is used. I heard all about that a few years back, and we helped there too. So there's no way that you could turn your back on the people in the Valley. Very important. I hope it goes well, that we get it done on time. I will be here while they skate around. If I get on skates, I'll have 2 broken ankles. I know that. So, good luck with the project, and let's make sure it gets done on time. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't want to let this opportunity slip by either without thanking Commissioner Mohammed and Deputy Commissioner Walsh and the rest of the Parks Department, who are true stewards of Parks and Recreations and all that means when you have a city that is diverse as Syracuse is. They do tremendous work, they're tremendous advocates, and I want to thank them for what they do day in and day out for all of us in the city, and making sure that this kind of recreation is possible. With that, let me say, chiefly because of the echo that is in here, we're going to take questions off to the side so that we don't hear ourselves going back and forth. But I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to particularly, once again, thank Senator Valesky and Assemblyman Magnarelli for making this announcement possible. Oh, I'm sorry. Bob, did you want to say something?
A couple words.
I apologize, Bob. You never want to say anything. You're always like, no, I don't need to say anything. Now you want to say something, which is, he absolutely should say something. So before I got into my incredible crescendo, upon which all of you are going to cry because it was so eloquent, ladies and gentlemen, the Valley's own Bob Doherty.
You know, if I'm going to put long pants on, I really want to be able to say something. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my helmet back on with all the compliments I've been receiving today, you know, to ride my bike home. So I just want to say thanks to everybody behind me. You know, this is a great time. It's hard to be real serious about this. You know, I see Billy Gleason, Johnny Purcell, Johnny Walsh, Kurt Kemp here. I think I want to play a broomball game. Maybe we get something going with that right now. This is a great facility. I'm glad we're going to be able to keep this going. I really want to thank, the Valley hockey parents, the Onondaga Hockey Association parents that are here. Johnny Purcell, obviously the coach from Corcoran. Nobody said it yet, but I will. I think everybody knows about hockey parents. People have been giving me a lot of, friendly suggestions about what we need to do about this and where I can go if I don't do something about it, so it's been a great thing. It's great for the kids in the city. It's great for the kids in the county, everybody that skates here. This affords our kids in the city a chance to learn how to skate, to play the great game of hockey, or just to learn a life skill like skating. So thanks again to everybody for doing this. When you leave here, I just want to point out, we said this yesterday at our study session, take a look at the new fence outside Meachem field out here, which, as the commissioner said, it kind of looked like a prison before with a chain link fence. Now we got this post and rail fence. It's beautiful. We're going to have a beautiful rink, so thanks again.
Thank you, Councilor Doherty, and once again, thank you all for being here. Senator Valesky and I will be here in October with ice skates on, and Bill Magnarelli will be watching. So he'll throw down the puck. So you are all welcome to join us back then at that time.